Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. GA, it's all...
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Both teams tonight dealing with some injury. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones, and it's Cantor in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Batum. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Beverly in at the point.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
A floater, and Covington gets it to go on the assist from Enes Kanter.
A deceptive player. Never know when Covington is going to elect to go with the floater.
Beverly against Lillard. Ibaka.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
And Portland with the ball.
And last season, Lillard doing more playmaking than prior years, a career high in assists for him.
Well, we all know that Dame can score whenever he wants to, but this team is better when he's setting others up. Lillard knows that. I expect him to continue to spread the ball around.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It helps when Batum is looking for his shot. His assertiveness forces the defense to act.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both free throws good from Batum.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Lillard, the pass to Kanter. It's stolen by Ibaka. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Lillard. And there's the pass to Hood. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
George dishes to Ibaka. It's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Kanter has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
Here is Ibaka. Outside, George. This one for 3. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Hood. Ibaka against Kanter. Outside, Covington. No good that time. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Snatched up. Kanter. Hood for 3. Unable to get that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
Lillard attacking. Covington's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
So I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
They retain possession. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Here's Kanter. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
George, no good. Trailblazers trail by 8. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Ibaka. George against Hood. And George with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. He's jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverley. Jones finds Lillard. Batum grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Williams inside the line. They get it back. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Luke Kennard comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Reggie Jackson's up.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And here they go. Finished off the break. Anthony's got his second basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Zubac, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Paul George, he's been the guy. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping.
I think in the past, anytime
Right, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Portland. Giles is out there with Anthony. Then it's Little. And it's Trent in at the two-guard spot.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Jackson passes to Morris. Williams inside. Pass to Zubac. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. It's stolen. And again, Portland running the court in transition.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Kennard kicks to Zubac. Back to Kennard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Williams passes to Morris. Here's Kennard. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
For the Clippers, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Zubac. Leonard comes in for Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. The Clippers trail.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. He looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Stripped away. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Covington with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Giles. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
Well, That's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Passes it to Covington. Simons controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Simons has got 6.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Kennard, the pass to Ibaka. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Giles has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. He clearly has something left to offer.
The 3 from Anthony. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Hood, the pass to Simons. Leonard against Anthony. And it's Giles missing. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a 3-point game. Left side, Ibaka. Down low. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Ibaka. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Clippers leading by 3. Ibaka outside. And stolen by Hood. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, that's the one area where they've had an edge, but they've been outworked in too many other aspects of this game.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 8 points and 1 assist. Kenny. And that'll...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That's his first foul. Here's George. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 11.
Well, when Batum spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Williams has checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Trent's checked in.
And one thing you talk about with Lillard, great at all times, but absolutely lethal in the clutch.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Lillard with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Jones. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Cantor, and he lays it straight in. Cantor's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. And it's Jackson in for Kawhi Leonard. And Portland with a change here, too. Little, he's checked in for Robert Covington. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice to system.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
The shot by George, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. From the low block, Little can't hit. The Clippers shooting well, 50% for the floor. And there's Paul George on the assist from Jackson. George has got 13.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. You got to play heads up out there.
Lillard with it. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Little finishing it off. And here is Los Angeles now. They've held a 12-point lead early. Outside, George dishes to Batum. Lets the 3 fly. But they'll get another chance. The Clippers again turning it over. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Anthony's checked in for Portland. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Up again, and Cantor able to finish. He has 6.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Cantor gets a lot of his points this way.
Now, here is Morris. Defense is right there. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
And the pass to Zubac. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
George finds Batum. And here is Morris. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Leonard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly comes in for Jackson. And it's blocked.
And Beverly just goes all out on defense, which is what allows him to come up with these rejections.
Yep, it counts. Covington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Leonard kicks to Beverly. Outside, George. Here's Zubac, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Serge Ibaka was checked in for Zubac. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Paul George. Hood against George. Lobs it up for Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
And look at Cantor rise up. Good anticipation for the big man to go for the alley.
Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Leonard lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Morris. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Trailblazers out in front. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Anthony in at the small forward position. Here's George. Beverly deciding where to go with it. For the 3. That one misses. And it's Portland the other way. Feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Lillard. Over George. Out to Hood. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Lou Williams is checked in for Marcus Morris. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. And George, here we go. Here's the dish to Beverly. Clippers moving the ball around. Covington with the steal. And they're on the break. And it's sent back by George. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the break! And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Outside, Jones. Hood for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Clippers trail by 3. Outside for George. Back to Williams. It's George on the wing. Ibaka outside. Beverly finds Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
And it's Leonard missing. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's the lob to Lillard. It's tipped. Covington passes to Hood. Back to Covington.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
George dishes to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And the Clippers lead by 1.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Batum's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Trent's checked in. Williams can't hit. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Throws it up high. Leonard with the steal. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And George gets it to go.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Damian Lillard. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Williams. Nobody near Leonard. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
inside. Stolen by Beverly. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And busting it up the floor. Leonard showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Cancer inside. Zubac's defending.
And with the offense getting...
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
D playing soft off him. He might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Not afraid to get physical there. Leonard makes the shot in spite of the contact.
Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one's on Anthony. He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And the soft-spoken Leonard is now an elite talent in this league, an athletic forward who leads by example.
You got to just have a sense of calm at the line. He has it here, and he just put the game to bed.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
This is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Batum attacking, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Cancer.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
So the Clippers with the win. Probably a little close. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. They've got Batum. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Now, here's George. Back to Beverly. Outside, George. Clock at 6. And here's Leonard from 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Now the Mavericks whipping it up. Doncic feeling it out. On the wing, Hardaway. The Clippers.
Just to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Ibaka getting it to go.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. That still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team.
Hardaway for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Ibaka goes in.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Out to Ibaka. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. George passes to Ibaka. 4 on the clock. The 9-foot shot. No good on the shot. Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic outside. Hardaway dishes to Cauley Stein. Back to Hardaway. Doncic passes to Cauley Stein. From downtown. Offensive rebound for Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Buries it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Leonard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Right side, George. Pass to Batum. And the Clippers miss again.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's Dallas with another.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Beverly, the pass to Batum. And that one, good.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Over Leonard. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Doncic has got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's the pass to Batum. Porzingis with the steal. And here is Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And George with the stuff.
The trust George has built with his team They know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
Doncic outside. Cauley Stein passes to Brunson. Doncic outside. Hardaway for three. The rebound by Ibaka. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And you see Kawhi's hustle in transition, always putting himself in position to succeed.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Mavericks ahead, up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Old school basketball, you know.
Well, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Reggie Jackson out there with Williams. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Williams passes to Zubac. Out to Morris. Releases. The Clippers keep it alive. Over Johnson. Morris, no good. Dallas leading by 5. On the wing, Doncic. Kennard covering. Doncic against Kennard. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's a one-do missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Los Angeles. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And here they come. Doncic passes to Marjanovic. Here's Williams. And it's good, 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Promising start for Luke Kennard. End up missing extended minutes with injuries. Hopefully, he can stay healthy this go-around.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Johnson, wide open. He fires.
And you want more of this from Doncic. He's good at reading shot trajectories. Love his aggressiveness.
Jackson kicks to Morris. Back to Jackson. And he gets it to go from the corner. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
And Kennard's moving into the starting lineup for the first time last season.
And to add to that, he had a larger role offensively. And at the same time, his efficiency increased. That's a good sign.
Now, here's Doncic. 12 points for him. And the basket is good. Doncic has got 14 points for the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
It's Jackson with the drive from 12 feet out. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jackson kicks to Zubac. The rebound by a one-do.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Three-pointer. Burt can't get it to go. One-do passes to Doncic. Tries again. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Porzingis, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Luka Doncic. And then for Los Angeles, Leonard comes in for Luke Kennard. And George is subbed in for Lou Williams. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Zubats against Hardaway. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Leonard.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Burke, the pass to Hardaway. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to Burke. Pass to Hardaway. Clippers trail by 5. And George, here we go. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Slippery play by Paul George to get inside. He ends up right where he wanted to be for the shot.
Poked away. It's stolen by Morris. It's intercepted. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 14 points, and the Mavericks over the past couple of years, Shaq, making some. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley Stein in at center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley Stein. Here's George. To the paint. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Hardaway, no good. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Ibaka finds George. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Brunson with a clean look. His 3-pointers off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Passes it to Leonard. Here's Batum. Outside for George. Back to Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the 2nd pick in the 2017 draft, that or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' gain.
Now here is Ibaka. Puts it up. Again, Los Angeles.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Mavericks trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Cole. Oh, the power on that prudent.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Brunson against Beverly, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Over in the corner, Doncic. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Porzingis. Great tee that time from Batum. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Batum with the steal. Beverly the pass to Batum. And Ibaka kicks to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The pass to Beverly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Runs in the pass to Cauley Stein. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Beverly dishes to George. Feeds it to Ibaka. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cauley Stein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porzingis finds Hardaway. To the inside. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Out to Doncic. For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Both teams changing it up here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Burke, and the rejection by Zubac. Doncic outside for the lead. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Luke Kennard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Williams. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Awandu kicks to Johnson. Doncic against Leonard. 14 feet away. Johnson tipped back in for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kennard finds Leonard. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Beautiful stroke. A direct result of all the hard work Leonard's put in.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And, guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
Paul George is checked in for Luke Kennard. Morris dishes to Leonard. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wandu passes to Doncic. Inside, stolen by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Doncic with the steal. They push it up 4-on-3. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Pass to Burke. On the wing, Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Dallas again missing. The Clippers trail. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. And again, the Clippers turn it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Doncic against Leonard. Doncic passes to Porzingis, and the rejection by Leonard. And they're able to recover. 5 to shoot. Doncic, no good. The Clippers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Porzingis. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. George with the ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it goes down 2 points.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. 1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Batum, that shot no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Doncic against Batum. Everly with the ball. Takes the 3. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Paul George with the steal. Ibaka finds Beverly. Now Ibaka. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. They get the rebound. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Trying to ice this one, Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Doncic against Beverly. Good!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Leonard attacking. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what's the...
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. and stays true. David, thank you. And a litany of injuries coming into this game. A look at the list of names. Pretty daunting.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable. Pretty daunting.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Jones. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Doncic outside. The train. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. He gets that one.
They're going to take a little bit more to get Porzingis off of his sweet spot in his offensive game now.
Lillard looking around. Porzingis with the rebound. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
Now Lillard after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. The shot, no good.
Well, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Doncic, and there is a whistle. That'll go on Derek Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Portland. Doncic against Anthony. Tries from 16. It's good on the putback.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
Lillard, the pass to Hood. Anthony left side. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lillard finds Covington. Outside Hardaway. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Down low, Covington. Porzingis with the block.
Well, you can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
Outside Hardaway. Over Hood. Hardaway, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Here's Covington. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Anthony against Doncic. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose, and Lillard kicks to Cantor. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Doncic against Cantor, and he gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now the pass to Cantor, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Jumps up, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Doncic. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Doncic looking it over. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Runs in the pass to Cauley-Stein. And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 7 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Mavericks lead by 15.
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Doncic out there with James Johnson. Then there's Trey Burke. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's a 1-2 in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Burke. Over Little. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. 18 feet out. That one falls. Doncic has got 9 points.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
A nice shot by Simons.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Jones against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Johnson. Nails the baby hook. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
He's reliable, capitalizing on the inside. You have to keep Johnson from getting in that close.
Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 15. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Back to Doncic. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Simons. Kicks it out to Jones. And Jones slams it home.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Doncic against Jones. Free throw line jump shot. And that one is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set where they're allowing him to settle in.
Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
And he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Simons. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Marjanovic. On the wing, Doncic. Bucket is good.
And love how much Doncic believes in himself. It shows when he shoots off the pass like that.
55 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Giles. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Doncic kicks to Johnson. 16 feet away, and it's Dallas with another.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Little shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Porzingis is coming in for Johnson. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Luka Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Burke. Out to Hardaway. From deep three-point range, they get it again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lillard with it. To the inside. Kicks it out to Covington. Passes it to Anthony. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, Porzingis with that huge...
And so it's Dallas. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. It was all about Dallas as the game got going. They opened up the game knocking down shots. And that does it for our...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Jones in at the small forward spot. Trailblazers trail by 20. Lillard outside. There's the triple. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. On the top of the key. The Mavericks rebound. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Jones against Doncic. Covington with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Back to Kanter. Jones in the post. Headed by Porzingis. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, Porzingis. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Fires, high post. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Lillard attacking.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And Jones has it in the corner. Lillard left side. Jones tries in, and the rejection by Cauley Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
The 3 for Doncic. That shot no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Stolen by Brunson. Fast break, here they come. Doncic outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Doncic has got 15. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Jones. Portland moving the ball around. Now Lillard. They get a hand on it. Hood kicks to Jones. Trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him. And it's good for 2.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Cantor is a tough cover down low.
And here is Doncic. He's got 15. Tries it from 19. Here's Porzingis. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Johnson comes in for Cauley Stein. And Trey Burke subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in. Lillard with it. Hardaway picks him up. Lobs it up for Cantor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The defender gets a little over-aggressive, which is understandable. Cantor is a big, active guy to try and guard.
Dallas making a switch here. A one-deuce checked in, and Portland making a change here, so he gets them both. Dallas leading by 23. Now Burke. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hardaway for 3. Traps in the tray.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The pass to Little. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And now Portland on the break. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got his second bucket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Little. Burke covering. And Anthony gets it to go.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Burke kicks to Hardaway. A 3-ball. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Cauley Stein is out there with James Johnson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Burke. And it's a 1-2 in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
Yikes, look out the road. That finish. Whew. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, that's an exclamation point right there. Lillard is a natural-born finisher.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Burke kicks to Doncic. And for Portland, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Here's Johnson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Cantor's shot is off. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And an intentional foul right there. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Burke. And Portland making a change here. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Johnson left side. To the middle. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. Johnson's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the shot goes in. Hood's got his first basket of the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Doncic outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Anthony kicks to Jones. The 3. Here's Cantor. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession. Finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs. Lillard attacking. Shoots over Brunson. Here's Cantor. The Mavericks pull it in. Cauley Stein's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cauley Stein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Doncic outside. Stolen by Cantor.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Uncovered. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And the shot goes in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact.
Oh,
Too much at that.
Has tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead the team right now from the point.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebounded by Hood. Now here's Jones. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Doncic.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. Here's Lillard. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. second call. And Portland starts out with the ball. And the Clippers starting 5. Batum is out there with Ibaka. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And Batum kicks to George. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An already proven scorer. Hood needs to keep adding to his game, specifically focusing on becoming a better all-around versatile player.
And so he makes both from the line. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 4-point game. Outside, George. Batum trying to break loose. Offline with his 3.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Here's George. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, when Batum spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Covington kicks to Hood. Portland moving the ball around. Fires from deep. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Lillard. Covington into the lane. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's George finishing it off.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Now here's Jones. Lillard looking around. Portland again missing.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And here's Beverley. Just 5 to shoot. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. A wide open look here for Ibaka. The quick look, no good that time. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Covington. Jones controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Beverley, the pass to Ibaka. George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Kept alive. Cantor. Covington finds Hood. That's a 2 from Lillard. Here's Cantor. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Passes to Leonard. Beverley wide open. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Ibaka outside. The pass to George. Beverley for 3. And no good that time. And it's Portland the other way.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Lob pass to George, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The drive by Cantor. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Clippers trail by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side Jackson. The kick out to Williams. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Here's Little. Pass to Giles. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Jackson. And too long on the shot. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. Before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He had this to say when after.
I know that when the main guy...
He's willing to bear the brunt, and he's also looking out for others.
Great leadership. His teammates seem to rally around that, and it's why every team he's on is a difficult out.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just cashing in on second-chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Ivica Zubac. Morris is out there with Kennard. And there's Jackson. And it's Williams at the point guard. Oh, and the jam by Anthony. Clippers trail by 4. Jackson deciding where to go with it. From deep, Williams. Williams missing again. The Trailblazers shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Trent gets the bucket.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Over to the wing. The 3. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Kennard. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And so he hits both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Outside for Jackson from the arc. It's hauled in by Trent. Zubac the pass to Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Outside Anthony. To the paint. Here's Giles. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Williams with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the quick feet of Beverly really jetting it down the open court for a high percentage opportunity.
Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for Los Angeles, Baca comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Batum in for Marcus Morris. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can't be too physical with Covington. He's tough, he's athletic, and he knows how to force the issue.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Batum. Knocks it loose and stolen by Lillard. Hood deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Lillard with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lillard outside. Lobs it up for Cantor.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Hood, the pass to Covington. Back to Hood. From outside the arc. The putback, and Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 8 now for Portland.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. He feeds it to Ibaka. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ibaka's got his first basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Lillard. Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ibaka.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Trent's checked in. Morris is checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. Portland no good that time either. Clippers trail by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Lillard. Kanter's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, I love to see the bigs who run the floor on fast breaks. Kanter typically plays with a high activity level.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that'll do.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Enes Kanter. What a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Kanter in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard finds Jones. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Passes it to Ibaka. George against Hood. It's George on the wing. Covington against Batum. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Robert Covington. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Beverly with the ball. He's got 5. Offensive rebound. Zubac. An open look for Beverly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jones, the pass to Hood. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
And now you're starting to see them just turn up the tempo a little bit.
And the pass to Beverly. He dishes it to Batum. Outside for George. Los Angeles with another miss.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but this off night has definitely been one factor.
And Jones slams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Stolen by Cantor. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lobs it up for Anthony. Leonard with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Zubac, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. No good on that one. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Marcus Morris is checked in for Batum. Luke Kennard comes in for Leonard. Reggie Jackson's checked in for George. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Anthony, the pass to Simons. Back to Anthony. Stolen by Zubac. Up top, Morris. Goes up, and Morris throws it down.
Wow, and Morris just trucking it down the court, showing a real desire to finish it in transition.
And they pick up 2. Simons has got his first bucket in this one.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Williams passes to Zubac. Back to Williams. Now, here's Kennard. Jackson in the corner. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
You really admire how fierce Morris is on the glass. He never gives up on keeping the next possession alive.
Little passes to Carmelo. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Giles. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Trailblazers, Dennis Kanter's checked in for Harry Giles. Robert Covington comes in for Little. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simon. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Zubac.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Kanter dishes to Anthony. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to Trent. Now Kanter, covered by Morris. Takes it from 10. Kanter trying to free himself up. And the rejection by Zubac. And here's the fast break. Here's Kennard. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Just insane length and leaping ability. Ibaka can reject shots from anywhere on the floor.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Williams against Anthony. Clock is at 3. Williams passes to Ibaka. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Feeds it to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Trent. Kennard covering. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. Williams kicks to Ibaka. It's deflected. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Portland out in front. They're up by 3. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Trailblazers leading by 3. So for the Clippers right now, Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Batum. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. George passes to Beverley. To the middle. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Wonderful move by Pat Beverley, a true talent at executing the pick and roll perfect.
Jones, no luck.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Off target from the wing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Covington passes to Cantor. Over Ibaka. It's hauled in by George. And Los Angeles guys shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field to take the lead. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Jones. All alone. They double him with George. Out to Covington. Excellent D there from George.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Leonard kicks to Beverley. Back to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Cantor's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Leonard with the steal. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks. And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Lillard dishes to Cantor. Portland no good that time either. Here's Los Angeles now. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. And it's George finishing it off.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
In perfect timing, with a small lead, they're doing all they can to protect it.
Lillard finds Cantor. Here's the floater. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Lillard.
Lillard is phenomenal at penetrating to the bucket. His speed, athleticism, difficult to slow down.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And that one's good. Leonard.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. The pass to Jones. Covington against Batum. Back to Hood. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by Beverley. Clippers leading by 9. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverley, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
Covington with it. George picks him up and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Los Angeles now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Here's George, outside for Batum. Beverly against Lillard. Jacks up a three. Batum controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Clippers lead by 13.
I just love the aggressive attitude of Batum, especially how hard he hits the ball.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ibaka goes in. Batum passes to George. Back to Batum. Ibaka right side. Over Kansas. And Batum kicks to Beverly. Just 4 to shoot. Inside. Another shot. A shot by Batum. No good. Portland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Lillard.
Wow, the speed of Lillard. So masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, George. Back to Leonard. 4 on the shot clock. Beverly for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on a comeback.
Pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard. Here's Beverly. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. So Dallas will get the first possession. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 spot. Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Ibaka finds George. Now here is Ibaka. Down low. Batum passes to Beverly. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A shot by Batum, no good. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Beverly, the pass to Ibaka. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. On the wing, Doncic. And it's off from three-point range. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Batum. No good off the back of the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Doncic passes to Hardaway. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. A nice shot by George.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Doncic feeling it out. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Brunson. Doncic right side. Dallas no good that time either.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Hardaway. Finished off the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Batum, Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
Dallas leading by 4. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Beverly. Dishes it to Batum. It's rebounded by Doncic.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Misses the 3.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Nobody near George. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And a little contact won't go a long way against Porzingis. What a display of physicality.
Beverly, the pass to Leonard. George looking around. Count the bucket. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Burke following the miss by Marcus Morris. From outside, off the mark. Outside Jackson. Good work there as it goes.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Doncic. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Doncic has got 8.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Fires top of the key. And Dallas again with the bucket. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
We've got Reggie Jackson. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Williams. And it's Kennard in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And they double up Doncic. Passes it to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one. And 12 points for Luka Doncic. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. Jackson against Doncic. Williams kicks to Jackson. To the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Good vision. Good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot. Finds an open man.
Doncic against Kennard. Doncic outside. Marjanovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
It's Jackson with the drive. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And so here is Dallas. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Kennard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Zubac with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Zubac has got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Doncic against Kennard. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Doncic missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He's still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injury slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
Marjanovic passes to Johnson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Moves back up, and the layup is up and in. 17 points in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
1:56 left in the first half. Jackson kicks to Kennard. He dishes it to Morris. Outside Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Wandu passes to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Doncic with the steal. And there's the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Doncic. .102 left in the first half. Stolen by Jackson. Kennard, the pass to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Some solid defense from Johnson.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 17. Back to Brunson. Cauley-Stein against Ibaka. Cauley-Stein kicks to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Dallas again missing. Clippers trail by 4.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
A clear look for George. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Mavericks, Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the 5. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leonard with the steal. Platoon passes to George. Nice D from Porzingis.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Beverly finds Batum. Back to Beverly. Pass to Ibaka. George, that's a 2-pointer. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Leonard with the steal. Batum with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. There's the feed to Batum. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Hardaway.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult one.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Wandu's checked in. Feeds to Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Now here is Hardaway. Passes it to Brunson. Here's Wandu, defended by Beverly. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Clippers trail by 5. And here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now here's Beverly following the missed shot by Willie Cauley-Stein. Back to Beverly. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's a 1-2. Defended by Batum. The pass to Brunson. He kicks it to Hardaway. The dish to Cauley-Stein. And Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
To the middle. Here's Batum. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Dallas also making some changes. James Johnson's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And it's Burke in for Jalen Brunson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Porzingis against Zubac. He feeds it to Batum. Johnson with the block.
Sneaky shot blocker. James Johnson is not the biggest guy, but he has the reach to do it.
Wandu passes to Hardaway. Over Morris. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Morris finds Williams. Pass to Batum. On the wing, Williams. Zubac trying to break loose. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Batum. And George is subbed in for Luke Kennard. Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Almost, but it rolls out. Pass to Leonard. Wide open look. That one goes. Count it. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
If you can't get Leonard a look inside, this is the next best thing. Terrific touch from mid-range.
He gets it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And it's Williams at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And Morris drops them both. And here are the Mavericks now. They lead by 4. Doncic outside. And Burke has it in the corner. Pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Off target from outside.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Mavericks leading by 4. Doncic bounce pass. And then Johnson with the jam.
And that's what you want to see more of from James Johnson, being authoritative at the rim.
George dishes to Morris. Outside Leonard. Kicks to Morris. And stolen by Burke. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Johnson, the pass to Burke. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
And it's George finishing it off.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
Doncic against Leonard. Here's the pass to Johnson. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. That's good from 17 feet away. Doncic has got 19 points.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
And he makes that one.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Fires from 14. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
And the length of Johnson really coming into play. Beats everyone to the ball, then right back up with it.
And you know what? He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not an easy one there among the big boys.
16 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here's Zubac. Following the miss by Lou Williams. Morris, no good. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Puts it up from 12. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
He had it rolling and then lost it for some reason. Let's see if he can get it back while it still matters.
And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And now the Clippers on the break. George has got the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Now here's Hardaway. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist from Hardaway.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Doncic against George. Back to Williams. Pass to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris. Pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Now the Mavericks with it. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Doncic outside. He kicks to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And that's a clutch bucket by Morris, showing the team they can count on him down the stretch.
And so here is Dallas. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game. Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 8. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Jackson from long range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Launches it off on that one. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. And in the win, a cup. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for David. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Jalen Brunson out there with Hardaway. And it's Cauley Stein in at the center, locking down the middle. Porzingis with the block.
Porzingis so fast off the floor when he challenges a shot. Helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic against Jones. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And, boy, it is on display right now.
Lillard from outside. They get it back. Cantor. Covington trying to break free. The shot's good from Cantor.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Puts it up from 15. A second chance effort. And Covington sends it back.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Doncic with the steal. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. The 17-footer. Oh, that's offensive interference. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long. And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Hardaway, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Well, we know this. When Enes Kanter is engaged, this guy is an effective offensive force. The defense has got to be on point.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now, Doncic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Cauley Stein controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Lillard attacking, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Cauley Stein, that time on the assist from Hardaway. Cauley Stein's got 6 points.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Anthony against Doncic. Takes a shot at the elbow. They grab their own miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Lillard, right side, and stolen by Cauley Stein. A finish, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, he throws it down with such ease. That rim might as well be 8 feet off the ground.
Out left to the wing. Cantor kicks to Anthony. Lillard, the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Doncic, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Harry Giles is checked in for Cantor. Little comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Marjanovic. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Trent. Pass to Giles. Here's Simons. Stolen. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks lead by 1. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard.
What we've learned is staying together, staying.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Little, Anthony out there with Giles, and it's Trent in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Pass to Burke. Marjanovic passes to Burke. Clock at 4. For 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Simons has got his first 2 points. Brunson kicks to Burke. Now here's Brunson. He's covered closely. All sorts of time. Here's Marjanovic. Banked in off the glass.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Burke. It's hauled in by Trent.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Anthony nowhere around. Here's Giles. Now the pass to Trent from past the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Johnson finds Brunson. Back to Johnson. Now here's Brunson. To the middle. 9 feet out. Johnson can't get it to go. Portland trailing here. And here comes the break. Passes it to Simons. Here's Giles. Portland moving the ball around. Lets it go from deep. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Portland no good that time either.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Feeds to Johnson. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Trent. The shot misses, and the Mavericks going the other way now. To the paint, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Simons surveying the D. Giles the pass to Trent. Back to Giles. Here's Simons. Pass to Trent from deep. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Simons. Here's Giles. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
56 seconds left to play here in the half. Wandu passes to Johnson. Brunson finds Johnson. Makes it off the glass. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Trent passes to Anthony. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. To the wing right side. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Good on the three-point shot.
I mean, you have to chase Luka off that three-point line. This guy is capable of hurting you from there.
Jones dishes to Lillard. The tray. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, tracking down rebounds with ease. Kristaps Porzingis, outstanding mobility.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that should...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Doncic and Porzingis, the incredible forward pair. Hardaway is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
The drive by Cantor. Outside Covington. Back to Cantor. A beautiful reverse layup. Cantor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. And that one, good.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Hood finds Lillard. Now Jones, guarded by Doncic. Now here's Covington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Lillard. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And last year, Dallas gave Porzingis the contract he was looking for to the tune of $158 million.
And Greg, credit the Dallas organization for believing in Kristaps Porzingis' talent. And now credit Porzingis, because you have to share shot attempts and usage with Luka Doncic. What has he done? He's concentrated on better rebounding, better rim protecting. This guy is all in on winning, and what a combination these two guys can be.
Dallas making a switch here. A one-deuce checked in. Here's Jones. Got a hand on it. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to a one-deuce. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And Lillard kicks to Hood. Kicks it out to Jones. Hardaway with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Here's Doncic. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Doncic has got 11 points. Shot to stop the run. Hardaway with the steal. The Mavericks another fast break chance right here. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Hardaway. Following the miss by Rodney Hood. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the pass to Hood. Passes to Kanter. Over Cauley-Stein. That misses off the backboard.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Kanter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Lillard. Back to Jones. Out to Hood. For the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Doncic. 11 points in the game. And he converts the layup. He's got 13.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They need this one. Portland again missing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
First trip to the line for him here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Burke hits them both. So it's Portland now. And so it's Dallas, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And for Dallas, Marjanovic is out there with James Johnson. And it's Bey in at the 3. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. The Mavericks rebound. It's good on the putback.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers, here's Terry after Nasir Little's bucket. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Terry. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Here's Johnson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Simons the pass to Little. And he banks in the layup. Little's got 4 points this quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Shot by Terry, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Bay. Shot from the wing. A new 14 for the Mavericks.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Here's Simons. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Baseline jumper. Bay pulls it in. Dallas leading by 23. Terry looking over the floor. There's the pass to Johnson. Shoots the 3. But they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Passes it to Terry. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul. For Portland, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Lillard dishes to Cantor. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Kicks it to Hardaway. They get it again. Porzingis on the follow.
Boy, that's the elastic reach of Porzingis. Corrals that one and makes certain it drops home.
Lillard attacking. Pass to Trent. Here's Jones. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Porzingis.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And there's Terry. Fires for 3. They kick it out to Green. Fires the 3. The Mavericks rebound.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Shooting for Dallas.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. It's good. 5 seconds left in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.